I love that B-roll, and I just love it because there's so much improvement that has gone to it, and I'm just proud of myself for how much I've already improved, and I can see myself looking at it and knowing that I can improve in other ways in it, and I know how to sort of go about doing it now. Welcome to another video. This is kind of what I'm just going to be talking about, is just my progression in these videos, because it's something that is really difficult, and if you've ever tried speaking in front of a camera, then you'll know that it is just really awkward, and my hands are really sweaty right now. But yeah, let's just talk about a few things that I want to. So listen. So you may have already seen this B-roll in our last video, and if you've seen some of my older ones, you will know that that is better. I hope you think it's better than my old ones, because I definitely think it is. And if you look at those old ones, you can just see from the camera movement, the lighting, colour, sound even is just not to the same level as that. And I'm not saying that that is up there with the top people. Like, my favourite guy is probably Daniel Schiffer. Go check him out if you don't know him, but his B-rolls are just insane, and that's just sort of like inspiration of where I go to try and make my B-rolls similar to his. So one thing that I've kind of got addicted to is equipment, and I know there's loads of people and they'll sort of like spam video of equipment doesn't matter and everything, but it's just nice to kind of improve those things, and they do make a difference. And it's just another thing to learn, which is just really fun to do. So for this B-roll was the first time using a gimbal, and I bought the, I can't say it, Zhiyun Weebil-S, and it is really good. And it's not the top one that's out there, it's been out for ages, and it was about 350 quid, and then the top one out at the minute is like 850 quid. Like in our hobbies video, I said you don't have to buy the best of the best straight away, just find your way in, and that's exactly what I've done here, is just bought a good gimbal that will work, and I don't think I'm going to change away from it anytime soon. Then in this video, I did try it in some other videos, I've focused more on the sound design, and if you go back over the video, you'll probably be able to hear them quite a bit. The point of those is obviously just to be there in the background. You're not really supposed to notice them, and that's why I didn't make them that loud, because I feel like otherwise it could be a bit cliche and cheesy if you can hear them too loudly. But that's been something really fun to do, and I'll share this with you. Here's a little clip of me doing the sound design, because it's just funny. And then another aspect of the B-roll that I was kind of focusing on is the colour grading, and I was kind of trying to not go too far with this because my eye isn't the best for it. But one thing that has helped me learn this is a filmmaking course that Holly got me for Christmas, which is Tomorrow's Filmmakers, and it's really good, and it was really cheap, and it's not their latest one out, but it's a great one, and I can do an affiliates link, so if you want it, I can link it down below. Just let us know and I'll put it in future videos. For this video, the music choice is a little bit weird, and I did get some feedback from friends and they didn't necessarily like it, but I think it's an important lesson. There is like, feedback's really good, so any feedback do please give me, but you should always take it with a pinch of salt, because if I was to change the whole song after hearing that from my friends, I would have had so much work to do, and it's not really the learning there, because you just have to do it again and again and again. So next time my music choice will probably be better, but I think it's pretty good. I think it is just a little bit too dramatic for what is being shown, but I think that's a problem that loads of people face, and it's really difficult to find music. I use Epidemic, which you may have seen from other people's videos, and I really like it, but you still just got to kind of learn how to find the music that you want, so that's another skill, and there's just so many skills. So just in general with our videos, not just the B-rolls, speaking I think I'm getting a lot better at, and that is very difficult. As I already said, if you've tried speaking in front of a camera, it is difficult, and the only way you can do it is just by keep on doing it again and again and again. I'm doing this by myself, which is kind of new for me because every other video Holly has been there beside me, and that does make it a lot easier. So if you're starting off, maybe try and just do it with somebody else in the room. It may not help you, but I've definitely found it to be more useful rather than feeling like I'm just in a room by myself speaking to a camera, which is a little bit odd. So in the general videos, what I want to improve is just the shots, and I'm doing the best I can with the Canon M50 that I've got, and I do absolutely love that. And then the next thing that I want to improve is the audio. So I'm trying to do everything you can with like putting the mic closer, and not right now, but when I was doing the sound design, I had the jumper on the wall to try and muffle the sound. But what I've now bought is an external recorder, and then hopefully that will make things a little bit easier, and also just getting into that world of sound design and sound effects of like recording people walking by and including that in a video rather than just having music in the background. Which I hope you like our music choice in the background, or maybe you don't even notice it. I don't know, there's some really good people on Epidemic Sound that we do use for that, and I love it. Our videos at the minute have just been me editing and sort of planning it all, but there is some exciting news that we're going to share in another video, and that is going to hopefully mean that Holly has more free time to help with the video and be more involved, and then we'll have two heads, not just my head. It should be really nice to actually have it as me and Holly doing the whole process and not just me sort of figuring it all out by myself. So obviously you may look at this channel and think it's mainly about the van, and that is kind of true because obviously the van's going to be in a lot of our videos, and that is sort of what we're focusing on, but it's not what we want to do forever. We want to make it more of a storytelling and I don't know, just other videos rather than just this is how you convert a van, because I'm not the best at doing it because I've never done it before, and we're probably going to do some in the future, and then I'll be able to tell people what more to do, and I'm just doing the best I can at the minute, and I hope it's useful for people, and it's really fun to do, and I do enjoy having the opportunity to do the B-rolls with the little processes that we're doing. Hopefully stuff is still going to be useful because I do have an engineering background and I think I'm alright at that. All the equipment that we're using and are going to use in the future I'll link down in the description, so you can also have a look, see if you think it's good for yourself no matter what you're doing. All these little improvements are coming from loads of people on YouTube, and I do want to talk about those inspirations on me at some point, but I'll link some of the channels that have really helped me out recently with those. But there's just so much out there that sometimes it's difficult to find what to buy because everybody's just trying to make a review on different things, and then you're trying to listen, and if you don't know anything about that product, it's just you've got loads of numbers and it doesn't help. But maybe it can help just copying somebody else like me. It might not be the best, but I'm not just going for the most expensive, so that might be a way you want to go about it. Yeah, so it was just a short one, and I hope you enjoyed the B-roll, and I hope you enjoyed this little chat and getting to know where we're going in the future with the channel and all the equipment that we use, and all that stuff has helped me improve, and it's just really fun to sort of learn. So I'll show the B-roll again just in case you like to watch it again. So, and yeah, that was a weird ending, but bye. See you later. I'll do that in the future. Just let us know or give us a message and I'll set you up with what you need.